Hi there! Are you a creative like me who enjoys giving your family and friends handcrafted gifts around the holidays? If so, stay tuned. I have an inspiring project to share with you today that is super simple to make and can be made in about an hour. My name is Michelle Nun. Splitcoaststampers invited me to share with you how I created this faux evergreen branch here on this card. I know it might look a little hard and fussy, but I promise you it is super simple. I've broken the steps to create this evergreen down into 3 simple parts. In part 1, I'll show you how to make the evergreen branch. Part 2, I'll show you how to make the evergreen needles. And in part 3, I'll show you how to assemble your branch. But first, before we get started, I've included a list of supplies that you'll need, as well as a few inspiring still photos of holiday gift ideas. So go ahead, pause the video, grab your supplies, and meet me back here for part 1, where I show you how to make your evergreen branch. To make your evergreen branch, you will need to cut 4 lengths of wire. You will need to cut 2 at 6 inches and 2 at 4 inches. To assemble the branch, select one of your 6-inch length of wires, and this will be your centermost branch. The other 3 wires here will be your side branches. Pick up one of your 4-inch wires and place it behind the central branch to make a cross. Hold both wires tight, then twist the side branch wire once counterclockwise around the center wire and pull tightly till secure. Again, pick up your next 4-inch wire, place it behind your central branch to make a cross. Hold both wires tight, then twist the side branch wire counterclockwise around the center wire and pull tightly till secure. Again, take a moment to shape the wire. And again, one last time, pick up the 6-inch wire, place it about an inch below the last 2, form a cross, then twist the branch counterclockwise around the center wire and pull tightly till secure. So now at this point it's going to start looking like an arrow. And some of these are not, as you can see, the sizes are a little off, the ends. Just simply take a wire snippers and just trim them. And there you have it, an evergreen branch ready for needles. The evergreen needles are die cut using Tim Holtz's tapered fringe die, which is a strip die. So before we can actually die cut our evergreen needles, we need to first cut a 12-inch piece of cardstock into 2-inch strips. Next, die cut each of your strips using the tapered fringe die. To color your evergreen needles, you'll want to select a shade of ink that is slightly darker than your cardstock, and using an ink applicator tool, just simply pounce the color on randomly on both sides of each of your fringe strips. All right, now cut each of your fringe strips into 3-point sections. And do this for all of your 6 strips. This next step is optional, but it's truly a time saver. Simply place your sections onto a cushion mat and use a ball stylus and roll along the base of each of the sections. This will break the fiber in the paper down and make it much easier to adhere your needles to your branch. One tip before I show you how to adhere your evergreen needles to your branch is that I found it's easiest to adhere your needles starting at the outside branch tip and working your way towards the interior of the branch. It doesn't matter which branch you start with as long as you work from the outside of the branch tip and work towards the center of the branch. To adhere your evergreen needles to your branch, you'll want to place a small amount of adhesive along the base of an evergreen needle bundle. And wrap your bundle tightly around your branch and hold tight. With your free hand, go ahead and shape and bend your evergreen needles and hold until dry. You'll repeat this process for each remaining needle bundle, except that each time you're going to rotate your branch a quarter turn and position the needle bundle so that it slightly overlaps the last one. You'll repeat this process until you've added needles to each of your branches. I just want to thank you for letting me share my Faux Evergreen branch tutorial project with you. I hope that I've inspired you to create your own and invite you to upload your project to the Splitcoaststampers gallery. My name's Michelle Nun. Thanks for watching, and I want to wish you and your family a happy holidays.